Good evening, and welcome to Business Blitz on the Melting Pot Radio Network. I am your host, Daniel Trowick. My partner in progress, Miss Dani Wright, is out tonight. As we all know, it is back to school time. She is back in the dorms, getting her students situated in their dorms. You know, she's a RA, so you know she's busy. She is busy, so we just are going to rock out tonight without her. But listen, tonight we have an amazing show for you guys. Trust me, you're going to thank me later. You're going to thank me later. And as you all know, on Business Blitz, we always let you guys know to get your pen and paper ready, because there's so many nuggets and gems dropped on this show each and every week, and tonight is not going to be any different. We have an amazing guest that is going to be live on the air with us tonight. Well, excuse me, not live, but will be on the air with us tonight. So I'm excited. So what I'm going to do is just jump right in. So our guest for the evening is the CEO of Flat Out of Hills LLC. She's a serial entrepreneur. She's a speaker. She's just an all-around boss. Let me tell y'all, listen, all-around boss, and we are excited to have her on with us tonight, Miss Dawn Dickson. Dawn, welcome to Business Blitz.
Me, you really pumped me up, so I better deliver today.
Oh, I am so certain you will. I am so certain you will. I was playing with the clapping sound effects, and I like the way the clapping sounded when you came on. So yes, I'm not pumping you up more than you out there doing. I see you out there working. So we're gonna jump right in. So you are a serial entrepreneur. You have founded multiple businesses over the last decade plus. But, when you were a child, what were your dreams and passions? When you grew up, all the children have those dreams and aspirations of what they want to be when they grew up. What was it for you?
You know what? That's an interesting question, because, as a kid, I had really no idea what I wanted to do with my life, and through the course of being an entrepreneur, I've literally been like 7 different careers, but I always was very headstrong, very clear on that I wanted to do what I wanted to do, and I was always a leader. Mm-hmm. And so I think that those things, just me knowing that I liked my freedom, I like to do what I wanted to do, I like to have the freedom to create and be on my own schedule and on my own time. I always knew that. I always just didn't like to be told exactly what to do. The funny thing is, I used to want to be an archaeologist and a history teacher. I'm a nerd, but it's just a hobby now. So as a kid, I ended up going to school, starting out going to Richard. So as you can see how far off that course I've gone. But definitely the things that led me to entrepreneurship was just me being very independent and headstrong, always.
Oh yeah, that was something with me that led me down the path of entrepreneurship. So, I mean, with me, it was a few different jobs that really just knocked it into my head that I didn't really want to have to answer to someone else about when I can do anything, what I can do, when I can take off, when I can go to be with my children. I didn't like that at all. What was it, a specific job that you growing up that really pushed that entrepreneurial mentality into you and really forced you to look at that in a different way and say, you know what, I love my freedom. I'd rather be my own boss and do my own thing. Was it a specific job that did it for you?
Because of a particular job, when I graduated from college, I ended up studying journalism, and then I got my first corporate job, and I lasted 7 months, and I've been an entrepreneur since then. So now that's 16 years.
Wow, okay. 7 months. So, so you went to college. So you went to Ohio State University, the home of the Buckeyes. I am a Cleveland Browns fan, but I'm also a Penn.
Ohio State University. You gotta get it right.
I forgot the. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Listen.
Don't you watch college football?
I do, but guess what? This is the thing. I'm a Cleveland Browns fan, so I love my Cleveland area schools and all of that, but I am a Penn State college football fan. So,
Okay, we're still cool.
Yeah.
I'm Big Ten, so I still like you. It ain't Michigan, so we're good.
Yeah, it's still Big Ten country, but yeah. I don't know. And my partner Dani, she actually is in the Cleveland Akron area over that way, so that's where she is. And you know, she's a HBCU grad. I think she went to Howard. I can't keep up. But yeah, so 7 months. You went to school for journalism at the Ohio State University. You graduated your degree in journalism. You went into the field for 7 months. What was it about it that you just didn't like, or that you just wanted to get away from?
I mean, actually, again, I've had so many different career turns. So I graduated with journalism. Realized when I was finishing up my degree program that digital media was like, the future. So I went to school in the 90s. So this was before like the internet news. Like I literally was the first person to do online news at NBC4 station in Columbus, Ohio.
Oh wow!
That was my job. To post the news stream online after the fact. So realizing that after I graduated, I actually went back to school. I went to DeVry to just learn information technology. I wanted to learn more computer skills so that I could apply that to journalism. So during the course of that program, I got an internship at Nationwide Insurance as a business analyst. And, again, learning more just about the IT world. And I really liked it a lot. So I was just, headed more towards, like, digital marketing and online marketing and using my journalism degree as a content writer and more marketing writing for marketing, writing for, PR, but not, like, writing editorial. So after I got out of, after I finished, or during my internship, a position came open at Nationwide for marketing manager for a subsidiary company, and I applied for the job and I got it. So that allowed me to really combine my skills in digital marketing that I just learned at DeVry with also just my journalism and marketing that I did at Ohio State. So once I got into that job, I did really well. So I had a great salary. I reported to the president of the company directly. I had a really good position on a great trajectory for, I was already in management, so I started off in management. But I just wasn't really challenged. I did really well, exceeded all of my benchmarks, got bonuses after the first 6 months. But I just wasn't challenged, and I didn't really like the structure. It was just going to work every day. That can't be what life is about. Like, not for me. Going to work every day and going home, and that's it. So I actually decided to start my first business in 2001 with my partner and friend, Brandon Kraft. We both were working at Nationwide, and we started a website called The Urban Star, where people could find out what's going on in the city, and it really just helps to market and promote events in the city using an online platform and email. So I use, my journalism skills in that way, and I just found a way to make my own business out of the skills that I was doing in corporate America. And after we launched the website, I quit my job about a month later.
Wow.
After I knew that, my business was taking off, I said, okay, goodbye. And I haven't had a, guaranteed, per se, check since then, so. So
that's 15 years ago? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, and I'm sitting here looking at your pictures like, oh, she's about 25, 26. Cool.
Thank you very much. I'll take that. I'll take it.
Yes, take it. Take it, because you done said you was in college in the 90s. I'm like, hold up, what?
in the late 90s, but I was in college. I graduated in 2000 from college.
Okay, so
my 16-year college.
You're You're a few years ahead of me. Just a few years ahead of me. So, okay.
Yeah.
I got you. But still, once you hear that, it piques your interest a little bit. I'm not asking any direct numbers. I grew up in a time where I was always taught never ask a lady's age. I don't really pay attention to it all the time. It depends on the circumstances, but I'm not going to do that now. So
it's okay. I'm 37. I have no shame in my age. It's okay.
Oh, that's what's up. I didn't even ask y'all, so don't come at me saying, why would you ask her age? I didn't ask. She put it out there herself,
it's okay. I put it out there because I feel like with age comes, of course, wisdom, and if you can just preserve your physical appearance and take care of yourself, then you'll be wise and beautiful for a long, long time. So
yes,
that's the plan.
That is definitely the plan. So, going with that for a minute, with age comes wisdom. So, of all the things that you've done, personally to preserve your health, to preserve everything that you've learned and to continue to learn, what is the secret? Is there like a special secret that all the ladies are out here just wishing they had the answer to? Or is it just, regular everyday things that you do?
The secret to... I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you well. What's the secret to...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Or the secret to...
The secret to gaining the wisdom and to looking as young as possible.
Oh my gosh. Well, the wisdom comes from learning the lessons. Taking the lessons and learning from them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where it comes from. I remember when I was younger, my mom would always say, "There's no way for you to know more than me." And I'm like, well, yeah. Now that I'm older, I get it because it's not about how old a person is, but definitely the more years you've been on this earth, the more situations that you've been in,
mm-hmm.
the more lessons that you've learned, the more you can apply them to your life. So I'm so grateful for all the many lessons that I've had, and especially the really important lessons about business and just interpersonal and personal relationships at a young age that I've been able to carry with me. Just really trusting yourself. I really follow the 4 agreements. So, always do your best. Be impeccable with your words. Don't make assumptions. Those are things that I live by. Don't take things personally and try to really put those things into practice every day. It's a book called The 4 Agreements that I read when I was about 26. And it really just changed the way I look at things. And anytime a situation comes up, I just try to, say, okay, are you being impeccable with your word? Are you taking things personal? Are you making assumptions? Are you doing your best? And if I can, balance that out, things pretty much end up okay. And then as far as just health and wellness, I mean, the phrase "black don't crack" is a legitimate, accurate phrase.